Welcome footy fans to another update on all things football. Before we get straight into it, please subscribe if you've not already done so for the latest updates. Kicking off with today's headline and other recent developments. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has officially begun his role at Manchester United after acquiring a £1.3 billion deal for a 25% stake in the club. The Ineos founder has taken control of football operations, waiting for Premier League ratification to directly influence sporting matters. Ratcliffe's visible influence includes attending matches and having meetings at Old Trafford. The 71-year-old is in Manchester for planned talks with manager Erik Ten Hag, coaching staff, and players. Ten Hag, under increasing pressure due to poor results, has not yet had a chance to speak with Ratcliffe but anticipates discussions in the near future. With Ratcliffe's presence, the pressure on Ten Hag to improve results has intensified, especially after United's early exits from the Champions League and the Carabao Cup. Manchester United is reportedly close to securing a £44 million deal for Atalanta's highly-rated centre-back, Giorgio Scalvini. Manager Erik Ten Hag aims to bolster the team's defensive lineup, and Scalvini has emerged as a key target. With uncertainties surrounding the contracts of Raphael, Varane and Jonny, United may need to replace at least two centre-backs, making Scalvini a potential solution. The 20-year-old's impressive performances have attracted interest from AC Milan, Juventus, Inter Milan, Real Madrid and Chelsea. United, however, seems to be in advanced negotiations to activate Scalvini's £44 million release clause, positioning themselves ahead of competitors. The young defender, standing at 6 feet 4 inches, has already showcased his talent in over 75 appearances for Atalanta and the Italian national team, earning 7 caps. The acquisition could be a strategic move by Manchester United to strengthen its defensive capabilities in the coming seasons. Wayne Rooney has been sacked as the manager of Birmingham City after just 15 games. The decision came following a disappointing spell where the team won only 2 matches, slipping from a position pushing for promotion to 20th in the table. Despite Rooney's promise of no-fear football, the team's latest 3-0 defeat to Leeds on New Year's Day proved to be the final straw. In his statement, Rooney expressed gratitude to the club's owners but criticised the lack of time given for necessary changes. The club's professional development coach, Steve Spooner, has taken over on an interim basis. The search for Rooney's successor has begun, with former player Lee Carsley and the recently sacked Steve Cooper mentioned as potential replacements. Newcastle, led by manager Eddie Howe, is facing a confidence crisis heading into the Tyne-Wear derby against Sunderland in the FA Cup. The team has lost 7 of their last 8 games, including a recent 4-2 defeat at the hands of Liverpool. Howe acknowledges the psychological state of his players but emphasises the importance of looking forward to the upcoming match against Sunderland, considering its profound regional significance. Despite the challenging period, Howe attributes the team's struggles to a long injury list, including key players like Kieran Trippier and Callum Wilson. The January transfer window provides an opportunity for reinforcements, but financial fair play restrictions pose challenges. Newcastle's goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka, expresses motivation for the derby, calling it one of the biggest games of their lives. Manchester United is reportedly considering Thomas Muller as a short-term striker solution in the January transfer window. The Bayern Munich forward, previously targeted during Louis van Gaal's tenure, is on United's shortlist due to their scoring struggles this season. Muller, though recently extending his contract until 2025, may be allowed to leave on loan for the second half of the campaign. The 34-year-old had the opportunity to join United during Van Gaal's reign, with Bayern rejecting a substantial offer. The report also mentions other potential targets, including Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting, Timo Werner, and Serhou Guirassy. Additionally, talks regarding Mason Greenwood's future are expected this month as United assess the 22-year-old forward. Gary Lineker called on the BBC to delete a social media post about Wayne Rooney following his sacking by Birmingham City. The post, featuring a mock-up of Rooney in a 3-piece suit, referenced the TV show Peaky Blinders with the caption, "By order of the Peaky Blinders, Wayne Rooney has been sacked by Birmingham City." Fans criticised it as a cringe, prompting Lineker to respond with a blunt "delete this." The BBC swiftly removed the post. Rooney's sacking has left Birmingham in search of a new manager, with Rooney expressing discontent over not being given enough time for success. He plans to take a break before deciding on his next move in football management. Newcastle goalkeeper Martin Dubravka accepted the decision for Liverpool's second penalty against them, despite manager Eddie Howe insisting it shouldn't have been given. The Magpies suffered a 4-2 defeat at Anfield, extending their poor form. Dubravka conceded the late penalty as Mohamed Salah scored from the spot. While Dubravka acknowledged the penalty, Howe disagreed, stating that Martin had pulled his hand away and took 2 steps before going down. Pundits, including Alan Shearer, criticised the decision. Despite the challenging period, Howe expressed confidence in the squad's ability and praised Dubravka as an outstanding player. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp hailed his team's exceptional performance in a sensational game that showcased impressive counter-pressing,